Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Daily Sun's Evening News Bulletin. This is me, Antara Chaudhary, bringing you to today's top stories. Let's begin with the headlines. The air ambulance awaits the medical board's green signal. The upcoming election is a big test for us, says the Foreign Affairs advisor. Primary teachers suspend shutdown exams from Sunday. Unprecedented rise in suicides in the Israeli forces. Tough World Cup group for Brazil, easy group for Argentina. You have just had a glimpse of the headline. Let's move on from the headlines to the heart of the story. The air ambulance is waiting for a medical board's green signal to take VVIP chairperson and former Prime Minister Khaleda to London for advanced treatment. As soon as the medical board formed for the chairperson gives its decision, the air ambulance will arrive in Dhaka. However, Dr. Zahid Hossain said that taking Begum Khaleda abroad depends on the medical board's advice and her physical condition. He gave this information at a press briefing in front of Evercare Hospital this Saturday afternoon. Zahid Hossain also said that BNP's acting chairman Tariq Rahman is constantly inquiring about her condition. At this time, he again sought prayers from the nation for Khaleda. The upcoming election is a big test for the government, says Foreign Affairs advisor Tawhid Hussain. He also stated that if law and order is not maintained, nothing can be achieved. He said this to the journalists after meeting the government officials in Rangpur on Saturday. The Foreign Affairs advisor warned that the candidates who are likely to lose may create chaos. And regarding adequate security measures, he said that there might be attempts to create disorder, and keeping that in mind, he believes sufficient measures will be taken. He added that the Chief Election Commissioner has already held a meeting about this. Primary teachers have suspended the ongoing complete shutdown program nationwide. They also announced that from tomorrow, Sunday, annual examinations of all classes will be held. This information was stated in a notice issued on Saturday by the Teachers Demand Implementation Council and Bangladesh Primary Assistant Teachers Association United Council. The notice said that, considering morality and well-being of the students who are like our own children, the complete shutdown program has been suspended. It also stated that further programs will be declared based on discussion. Since the December, assistant teachers of all government primary schools across the country have been observing a complete work abstention program. The rate of suicide in the Israeli army has increased in an unprecedented manner. This alarming picture has emerged in the latest data published by the Israeli military. News agency Meher's report that since the start of the Gaza war in 2023, the number of suicides has been rising. The Palestinian Information Center considers the intense psychological pressure caused by the ongoing war in Gaza to be the main reason behind these suicides. According to Israeli government statistics, 7 soldiers committed suicide in 2023, 21 in 2024, and so far 20 more in 2025. Before the war, the average annual suicide rate in the country's military was around 12. But currently, that rate has nearly doubled. The draw of 2026 FIFA World Cup was held on Friday night at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., USA. For the first time, the World Cup will be held with 48 teams. Next year in June, the world's biggest football event will be jointly hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Latin American giants Argentina and Brazil have been placed in relatively easy groups. World champion Argentina have been placed in Group J, while Brazil are in Group C. Morocco, who played brilliantly in the Qatar World Cup, may pose a big challenge to Brazil in Group C. The other 2 teams in the group are Scotland and Haiti. In Group J, defending champions Argentina are joined by Austria, Algeria, and Jordan, where the blue and white side is naturally stronger. That's all for today's Evening News Bulletin. Stay tuned for more updates, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Good night.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.